They're consistently at our monthly staffings at our meetings, so they know what we're dealing with as probation officers, what we're seeing in the field, what needs to be addressed, and how can they address those needs directly and quickly. Instead of having so much red tape as a government agency, it's nice to know that we just have a point of contact that we know will be there for us and dependable. So we're just very grateful to them and all the hard work that they do. Hi, my name is Lonnie Whiteman. I'm a supervisor at Kootenai County Juvenile Probation. I've been working in the field of juvenile justice for approximately the last 16 years. The population of kiddos that we work with typically come from maybe hard backgrounds. Sometimes a single mother or father environment that the family needs extra support. Sometimes these kids, they just make a poor choice and need to be directed back onto the same path. So a lot of that is just relationships, mentoring, supporting them in ways that they can find their passion and their purpose in life. Because if we can help these kids find that, a lot of times that is what is going to keep them out of trouble. And the JJO has been able to really support that in whatever endeavors they may want to do in the future.
Hi, my name is Paris and I volunteer over at the JDC, and I come in because it is my passion to share the hope of Jesus Christ towards the children here, and also knowing that God has comforted me through many of my trials and sufferings in my own childhood and teenage years, going through foster care and everything that comes with a destructive home life. It is my passion to share that hope with the children that are here. Being able to come into the JDC allows me to build relationships with some of the kids in here, and when they go out and when they're on probation, I'm able to participate in a mentorship program that allows for more one-on-one relationship building. One of the awesome things that JJO has provided for us as chaplains and as mentors is when some of the kids come out and I'm able to provide mentorship towards them. They provide gift cards for us to be able to go shopping. And some of the kids really need this opportunity, not only for the practical sense of what they're receiving, such as clothes for school or supplies, but also the one-on-one time to be able to build the relationship, to be able to further help them succeed outside of jail.
I am Cade Brower, Juvenile Detention Officer here at JDC. My job, it looks like keeping the kids safe, making sure they're where they need to be, and just making sure things run smoothly here at the facility. I am here because I felt the Lord calling me to law enforcement, and I just love this ministry, being able to pour into these kids' lives. We don't necessarily have mentors outside of this. For me, having the JJO come in and the chaplaincy program, just such a cool testament to what God has done in their life, and wanting that next generation to see Jesus impact their lives. Just such a cool testament to who God is.
Hi, my name is Amelia Kirk. I'm the mentor coordinator here at Kootenai County Juvenile Probation, and last year I came on for Juvenile Justice Outreach as their program coordinator. So Juvenile Justice Outreach allows us to continue to maintain a relationship with our kids even beyond probation. Being able to provide them with support, encouragement, and actually keeping our mentors still in their life. As I work along Juvenile Justice Outreach, I realize how vital their link between the faith-based world and the criminal justice system really are. The trust that has been built and in the community itself and along with juvenile justice has gone a long way for us, and we've been able to reach these kids and get them to know Christ.
My name is Callie Servey, and I have been involved with the JJO for quite some time. It started out when I was a juvenile in the detention center, and then later as an adult, I actually got to be involved and help out Jeff Cheeseborough with the outreach. So being in the detention center and seeing someone like Jeff, he's showing up and he's there to listen, and meet you where you're at. That was huge for me as a youth. Regardless of where I was at in my life and the place that I had ended up, having someone come in and just listen and hear me and see me as a person was huge. So much so that I, as an adult, I saw a huge need for that. The youth really need people to come in, and they need someone that cares and that can just listen to them and meet them where they're at. So I started going into the detention center with Jeff and just being there and showing up and there to listen and there to hear kids' stories and give them a little bit of hope that just because they were in a dark place doesn't mean that there aren't people there that want to see them and talk to them and hear them. Overall, I'm super happy that there continues to be an outreach. I know that it meant a lot to me as a youth, and I know that going forward within the community, there's still going to be a need to have people coming in and supporting the youth like they have.
Juvenile justice outreach is all about meeting the needs of the at-risk youth and their families in North Idaho. Our goal is to meet their physical, emotional, mental, psychological, and spiritual needs to give them the chance to be successful, to work through the trauma and the baggage and whatever the burdens are in their lives that is weighing them down. We want to see them succeed in their lives. And I'm so thankful to have the opportunity to reach out to our community to bring in the funding, the support, the resources necessary in order to do that. The youth that we work with often come from broken families full of trauma and dysfunction. Abuse, addiction, and crime are usually in these families. And they spend their time in the juvenile detention center, and then more often than not, they get released and they head right back into those situations. So we're really aware of what they're facing and the situations that they're in, and we try to do our best to, in the moment, encourage and support them, so wherever it is that they go next, they have confidence that they can make it through, that maybe they won't make those same mistakes again, and instead make better choices. That's our hope, that's our goal. We're planting seeds for them to help build a foundation for them to grow into successful adults, and we understand that that takes time. And our commitment to these youth is that we're willing to be there for them from the very moment that we're introduced, providing the help and the support, the resources, and the connections to other programs and resources in our community that they will undoubtedly need in order to be successful in their future. When I think of JJO, I think of the entire team of people in our community who are working to make this a better place, who are working to help the youth in our community grow up to be successful adults. That's the juvenile justice system. Those are the mentors. Those are the volunteers. Those are the folks that have supported JJO over the years, the local church, local businesses, and so many others that make this possible. JJO really is a team of people doing this work, and I'm so thankful for that.